We're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he, and eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again, and we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
And even though, you know, there's still allegations and it's not anything that's factual yet, it's hurtful and it's confusing to a lot of people.
You see a lot of celebrities trying to scrub their pages of those connections.
People started to either silently distance themselves or come out and saying, I hope this leads to justice.
It's a separation, and that separation would not only be removing pictures or videos from your page, but things that are going to last forever, like your music. If you have a song that either mentioned or featured Sean Combs, you want that song to be able to exist. So if his name is mentioned, they may remove his name. And also, you had some people like 50 Cent really pushing the issue and saying, I told you so. This is who I told you he was.
These are behaviors and things that with drugs and all the stuff that's going on, pills, drinking, it can make this man into a monster, and that's what it did, bro.
Diddy had a lot of fans and a lot of hangers-on, and now he's radioactive.
Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets, who's involved. When you go to prison, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison.
We're starting to find out people knew. They saw things, but because of this culture of silence, when it comes to people with power and money, they're not speaking out as loud as they should be. But I think the tides are changing. People are speaking out loud, and they're finally being heard.
And one way people are speaking out is through more lawsuits.
Lawsuits after the raid corroborated what Cassie was saying, where you had other women who alleged that they were victimized by Diddy.
The first of 3 lawsuits comes 2 months after the raids. Model Crystal McKinney claims Combs sexually assaulted and drugged her at his studio back in 2003 and then had her blackballed from the industry. Next, April Lampros files a suit, alleging Combs assaulted her 4 times, starting when she was just a college student. A few months later, another suit, this one from Dawn Richard.
Dawn was a part of Danity Kane, which was a music group that Sean Combs was managing, was promoting.
Dawn Richard was hand-selected by Diddy to be part of this band. What's extra powerful, though, is that she apparently was a witness to the violence allegedly committed against Cassie, saying that she saw Diddy strike Cassie. So this is part of the elements of sex trafficking. You have to show force, fraud, or coercion. Well, this is force.
And there's another shocker. Dawn Richard also claims she witnessed Combs engaging in sex acts with young girls. But then, the biggest bombshell of all, May 17th, 2024. CNN releases a surveillance video from 2016 that appears to show Combs violently assaulting Cassandra Ventura in a hotel hallway.
When they saw that video of her in the hotel and how Diddy beat her and kicked her in the face, he kicked her in the face. That really changed the energy around these allegations. And I think that really solidified, oh no, some of these things may be real.
I think the video shocked the world and made people realize that she was telling the truth, if there was any doubt of it before.
The weight of this video isn't lost on Sean Combs. He reacts quickly with an apology.
I was up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I'm so sorry.
He had to apologize after the video came out, and I'm sure it led federal investigators to think there's a lot more to it. The video corroborated what she was saying. It made Diddy look like a liar.
Coming up, could Sean Combs' empire come crashing down?
Breaking news, music trailblazer Sean Combs, also known as P.Diddy, has been arrested by authorities in New York City on federal charges. He was taken into custody at the Park Hyatt Hotel this evening.
And filmed others show that he thought he would never get caught.
Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported over state lines. And he often electronically recorded them.
At its core, what the government is saying is that there's a criminal enterprise that Sean Combs is the leader of that transports women and male prostitutes for the purpose of having these freak-offs, these sex parties where people are drugged and they have sex for days on end. There are a number of charges underneath them, but the freak-offs in these parties are really at the heart of this case.
On September 17th, a day after Sean Combs' arrest, his sons and his attorney join him in court for a bail hearing.
Diddy knew what was coming, and that's what his lawyers said, that he came to New York because he knew this could happen. He could be arrested.
I spent the evening with him about 1 o'clock. His spirits are good. He's confident. He is dealing with this head on, the way he's dealt with every challenge in his life, and he's not guilty. He's innocent of these charges.
The charges in the latest indictment are very serious. From a jail time perspective, the racketeering conspiracy, minimum of 20 years to life. Trafficking, minimum of 15 to life, and the transportation for the purpose of prostitution, up to 10 years. For someone who's in their mid-50s, that's a lot of jail time. Even if he gets the low end of it, being in prison for the rest of his life.